So run it back.
Hello, hello.
UFC 287 just concluded. Wow, amazing event. I
Crazy.
must say,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
You know, I say a couple of fight was kind of unexpected. But hey, I think I got a couple to win on my pick. So let's get to it. I'm your host Chucky, and my co-host.
Yeah, and I'm here too, Oni. I saw the whole thing. My picks were not so good this time. My God. Oh, ooh. I felt like I was fucking Kenny Florian, fucking just giving my takes. Almost everybody I picked was just like, nah, you're not, nope, nope, nope. The fuck?
Like you picked me, I'm not rocking with you
Yeah,
tonight. It's
pretty
like
much.
what?
It was wild. Um, Amazing fights, but yo, my predictions, I'm pretty sure were pretty off for this one. So, ooh, the MMA gods were not with me today. But fuck all that. The event was amazing. The fights were great. Uh, really got no complaints in terms of the entertainment value.
Not
So
at all.
yeah, man. Let's start off. The first one we had tonight. That was Raul Rosas Jr. versus Christian Rodriguez, and that ended in decision for Christian Rodriguez.
Yeah. I think I picked Rodriguez in this one.
I picked Rosas. I was riding with Rosas on that one, so that was my first call. It didn't go as planned.
Roses did pretty good, I would say, in like the first round,
Hmm.
but like in the second round, I feel like he was just kind of starting to lose, his gas tank, and then from the third round, it's just like you already know what happened in the third
Yep,
round. He just got
Rodriguez just took
manhandled.
over. Yeah,
Yeah.
because in the first round, and the commentators were saying it too. Uh, I think he went out a little too aggressively. Like he was working for takedowns and he got them, but I don't think he was really able to do much with them. So I like the pace was good, but if you can't keep that pace up for the full amount of time, then you really need to slow it down and
It's like
maybe
he
come
kind
up with a different
of,
strategy.
it's like he kind of spent more energy trying to take the opponent down, and once he
Yes.
got him down there, it's like now he's just not really doing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in the first round, I think he hopped up onto his back and he had good position and whatnot. But
I know he did try to pull some submission in the first round, like quite
yeah,
aggressively, but
I
it,
think he
it
burned. Yeah, I think he burned his arms out doing that.
yeah, it didn't sink in, right? Because a lot of
Yeah,
them,
yeah, because
Rodriguez
Christian
has a
was
lot of yeah, pretty
yeah
good
he was
submission
fighting
defense
he was
still.
fighting
Yeah,
the arms. So I was like, oh man,
yeah,
like that's not sinking in. And then there were times where you could see. I think we were talking about this during the fight. You could kind of see the inexperience showing. Because there were times where he was going for I think like single legs, and it's like, all right, man, you should abandon that. You're in a compromising position right now, but he just kept on holding on
yeah.
to that leg, and it kind of had his arms kind of out there, and he wasn't really able to get like a lot of like a squared up base, like a strong foundation. So he wasn't really able to implement his game plan there. So hey, amazing defense by Rodriguez to survive like the first round, and then part of the second round. Then he started to implement his game plan.
Yeah, 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 man. And then once I think on like the third round, I think Rodriguez was just like, yo, man, let me show you how it's done on the ground, kid.
Yeah, because he was on
Like,
top, I believe, for the majority, right?
yeah, he was
Yep.
working, yo.
Yeah.
Rodriguez is working him, yo. It's like, yo, this is what you do, man. This is what you do, man. This is what you do when you're in this position. You know what? Like,
Yep.
Max Holloway when he fought, who did he fight?
He was talking. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
I
who
don't
he,
remember
who he
who
fought.
he's fighting, but I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Oh, Brian Ortega.
Yes, yes. Well, how could I forget that? I saw that live. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was there. I was there
Yeah,
at that one. That was pretty like it's unfortunate. And then like a lot of because I know Rosas was like a heavy wrestler, but I thought he would at least have the tools to, I guess, mask his entries and kind of make his takedowns a little trickier, hide him behind some punches, some kicks, something. But he just did them raw.
yeah,
He just went
yeah.
for raw takedowns each time, and I was like, ugh, okay. Uh, so yeah, in terms of how that fight overall played out, I feel like Rosas wasted energy. He was aggressive in the first round, which was good, but I think he's a little bit too aggressive, and he kind of burned himself out.
He's
No
trying to be
setups
like
for
a Hamza, I
takedowns.
feel like, but it's just he didn't
Yeah.
have the gas tank and the strength to carry on through the later rounds.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, the stand up was almost non-existent, and then you could see, I guess, the demeanor of Christian throughout the whole thing. Like he's pretty calm, pretty composed. Kind of like weathered the storm, and then come like mid second round to the third round, just basically imposed his will on him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Good win for Rodriguez.
Yeah, solid win for Rodriguez. Hopefully a good learning experience for Rosas,
Oh
because
yeah,
this was a
definitely.
3 round fight. If it went 5 rounds, he probably would have been finished.
Yeah, I feel like Dana might have pushed him up too
Too
quick,
quick.
maybe,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Who knows? But
Yeah.
I guess it will determine on his next fight. You know, what I mean, see if we're right that Dana pushed him up a bit too quick. But
Mm-hmm.
Rodriguez is not that far away too, right? If you look at it record wise, you
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
So yeah, who knows, man?
Yeah.
Good for
So,
Rodriguez. Yeah,
yep. Congrats to Rodriguez. It was a great fight. Rosas, hope you took something away from this. Even loss can teach you something. Yeah,
yeah,
that was it from
yeah,
the bantamweight fight. So good decision. Rodriguez took that, and then that moves us into welterweight, where I'm pretty sure I had selected Santiago.
yeah. And I pick
You
Kevin
pick
Holland.
Holland. So
Yeah,
you're 2 for 2 right now. I'm 0 for 2. So right now I'm just kind of like, all right, motherfuckers, what y'all doing? Y'all heard me call this shit, and you just okay. But let's actually talk about the fight before I get a little bit ahead of myself. Let's talk about the fight. So welterweight fight: Holland versus Ponzinibbio. I think that's how you say it. I butcher some of these last names, but whatever. Um, Good fight. It was a solid fight. Kevin Holland was looking good though.
yeah, he
Kevin Holland
was,
was
he
looking
was.
real good. Like he controlled the distance really well. Like
Yeah.
really well. Although there was a massive reach advantage, it's like it's good to see someone with reach like that using the reach how it should be used.
Oh yeah, you could definitely see the size difference once they were like kind of face to face with each other. I'm just like, oh damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good to see someone use it like that. Because remember, what was his name? Stefan Struve,
yeah.
the tallest motherfucker of all time, who just did not fight like a tall man.
He was just like I don't want to disrespect the man and say he's good for nothing, but it just he wasn't intelligent enough to use his size. I would say that's
Yeah,
you know
like
what
the
I mean.
style he was employing for his size, this is just talking as a non-fighter, as an observer, but the style he was using, it just didn't make use of his gifts, I would say, the best.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's like one of those typical big guys that just going into the fight game or the wrestling game just because they're big, you know.
Size. It seemed like
But in
that,
terms of
yeah.
like the fight IQ, he doesn't have that.
Yeah, because he would let people get in so close and he tried to wrap them up, but it's like, bro, your arms and legs are so long. It's
Yup.
hard to, like, really get those things around real quick to do
Man,
stuff.
I forgot who put him out. The big Roy Nelson.
It was Roy Nelson or Mark Hunt, one of those two guys
Roy
put him out.
Nelson. It was
Yeah.
Roy Nelson. I
That's the one where he
remember
leaned, right? He was like,
right onto
yeah,
the fence. Yeah,
yep, yeah,
his knee just buckled.
yep. That was the one I recall. Yeah, but Kevin Holland knows how to use his reach, and he used it in this matchup very well until he got the finish.
Yeah, that was a nice connection to the chin too, yo.
Yes,
Oof,
perfect.
made him go face flat, and I think he just probably throw like one punch after that. The ref just
Mhm.
like it was over already.
Yep, I saw him kind of protesting the stoppage or the how it ended, but I'm like, man, you face
Dude, you
planted,
got
bro.
knocked. Yeah, man. Like, just
Come on.
stop. Don't protest, man. You don't even know where. I think it's one of those situations that he just don't know what happened. He
Yeah,
thought he was okay, but it's like, nah, dude, you got knocked out, man.
like a flash knockout, kind of
Yeah,
just wake up like, oh, I'm good. What's happened? Why do you stop it? It's like, buddy,
you
go
lost a
watch the
minute.
footage, bro.
You lost a minute, buddy. Just
Yep,
relax.
just take it easy. Yeah, that happens. That happens. But yeah, for that fight, Santiago was doing all right. He was landing some decent leg kicks. And I'm like, that's the thing you should be doing. But he wasn't able to get past the hands to really clinch up or make things dirty. It, Kevin Holland was just
Yeah,
controlling the
he,
space
yeah, he's keeping the distance.
like perfectly. Yeah. Even when he was off balance and Santiago had his foot, he still was able to deliver a backhand, which sat him down in the first round, I believe.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
like, dang, okay, okay. It's good because I feel like he needed the win too. I think he was on a 2-fight losing streak.
yeah. I think
Kevin
I said
Holland,
it last time. It's like
yeah,
he needed this win
he
because he
really
lost
needed it.
to Hamza
Hamza
this
and then Stephen
year.
Thompson. And for the Stephen Thompson fight, I was listening to the commentators. Apparently, they had some sort of unspoken quote unquote agreement to like not to just stand up. And I'm like, well, if you're gonna stand up with Stephen Thompson, no wonder you got your hand broken.
Yeah, like I won't make that deal with Steven Thompson if I was in there.
Hell no,
It's
hell
like,
no.
dude, man, this guy's just like known to strike, yo. Like he that's what he practiced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and kick strikes. Like it's not just
Like
punches.
why would you want to fucking mess with that? You know, be my guest.
Hey man, maybe some fighter's pride or something. It's all right. I get it. I wouldn't do it, but I understand it. I put it that way.
Hey, what's more important, pride or the win?
Hey man, some of these guys might give you some strange answers. I'll tell you that.
I believe it. I believe it, man. I believe it.
uh,
But
but
yeah,
yeah, that was a solid win. TKO round three, about 3 minutes in or so. So, congrats to Kevin Holland. Solid win. Put you back in the win column. It's good. Good shit.
yes, sir.
Yup, yup. Then moving into the bantamweight division, we had Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez, and this is now for me. I'm 0-3 because I picked Yanez.
Yeah, I
And
think I picked Yanez too.
you picked
I
it.
picked
So this is
Yanez.
your first. This is your first one
This is my
when we
first
were
loss, I think, in this
lost,
one.
and this is my third. So right now I'm salty, folks. I'm just sitting here going, "Yo, what the fuck is everyone doing? Is no one trying to fucking clinch? Is no one fucking?" Yeah, I was salty, folks. But anyways, Rob
Well, this
Font.
one ended quick though.
Yeah, that was round one, like 3 minutes in.
It was just banging, from the get go.
Yep. They just went in there and basically stood in the pocket, and we're just throwing.
Yeah, they
And
were tagging
Yanez,
each other.
yeah, that's the thing. They were catching each other, and it looked like to me Yanez was doing a little bit more damage because you saw Rob Font's eye just boom immediately swell. I'm like, yo, this is
Yeah,
round one already? Shit. And then he just started to unload with this flurry. And then Yanez is like, nah, fuck that. I'm staying in the pocket. And clipped.
got clapped.
Ooh. Oh, it was beautiful because Rob Font's like head and shoulders were already like by Yanez's head, so when the fist came up, it looked like it had just an extra bit of momentum.
Like lights
Mm,
out, man.
yeah, literally put
Guess
him
what?
out,
According to this play.
and he went down, and then I think he was kind of mad after him, like protesting. I'm like, buddy, that caught you clean.
You can't protest that, man.
Can't protest that, my guy. I understand it sucks, but yo, that caught you clean.
It is what it is, man. Like once it's just one of those things, once they get knocked out, they lose a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
And that minute
understandable.
means a lot, yo. It's
Yo,
like,
it
a lot
does.
happened during that time. In that minute,
Yes, sir.
Spawn was just fucking celebrating and shit, and this guy just laying down KO. It's just like,
Gets
what?
up like, oh, what the fuck? Why are you celebrating for? We still got this match to fight. Sorry to tell you, you've actually
He's on
kind of
the fence
lost
for
that
a
one.
reason.
You're right. Oh
It's
man,
like,
so
what do
yeah,
you think happened
it's
when people
rough.
sit on top of the fence with their hands up like that?
Yeah, you
They,
see all these people in the ring too, man. Yeah, yo.
you see all these people surrounding you and not him?
It's like that sucks, but it's like yeah, you can't protest that. That was clean. That was clean as anything. So I mean, damn, congrats to Rob Font because I had Yanez. I thought Yanez was gonna piece him up for a little bit and finish. I know they had. I think the in the betting odds the the favorite was Yanez by decision, but I was like, yo, I think he's gonna piece him up and knock him out, and instead gets put
He
to
got piece
sleep.
of melon knocked out.
Got put to sleep. So I called the right thing just for the wrong person, which seemed to
Yeah,
be a running gag today for me. Like, ooh, rough,
that's
man,
rough, yeah.
rough.
Still, but
But
I think I got like 05 last time. No,
yeah, yeah, you had a bad one last time too, and then I
I
had a
got a
bad
bad
one
one.
before that. So I think we're alternating, bro.
Taking turns, yeah.
Taking
Taking
turns,
turns.
just being off base. Shit. Well, yeah, that one ended three in like the round one, 3 minutes in. Rob Font with the fucking KO because that was that was a hook from hell. That was like a hooker cut. That shit came from the waist. Just cracked
Yeah,
him across the face. It's like shit. Beautiful, beautiful work though.
yeah,
Which brings us to the next one.
yeah. Gilbert Burns and Jorge Masvidal.
Yes, yes, sir. What'd you think about this fight?
It was good, but it's to be honest, like I'm not trying to be blood, but kind of what I expected from Masvidal in some ways.
Hmm.
Like for the past couple of fights, he's always been like good in the first round. You know what I mean? But the moment when the second round comes along, he just starts to deplete, and
Yeah,
then by the, by the third round, it just you know it is what it is.
yeah,
You know what I
yep,
mean? And I feel like Gilbert Burns was being nice, not putting him out in the third round. Although he did
yeah,
try,
yeah.
but
I see what you mean. Yeah,
yeah, but after that, he just kind of like backed off and just kind of like, what I mean, let it ride. But he
yeah,
kind of knew that he wanted to fight already, right?
yeah, yep. Uh,
Well, what do you think?
yeah. Solid fight. Nothing out of the ordinary happened. And here's where I pick up my first win and apparently only win for the night. Fucking Jesus, bro. This is a rough event for these predictions here. I'm telling you. But no, it was amazing patience by Burns. Pressure on the stand up and on the ground when he was able to like pull him down there. Again, Masvidal is always amazing at like getting back up, but he was able to get pulled down a couple times by Burns. Burns has heavy shots. He doesn't really string them together, but he just has like some clubbing shots, and then he'll start to work in those combos when he has like against the fence or he knows you're hurt. But yeah, he implemented his game plan perfectly.
Yeah,
Strike, avoid
pull for him.
Masvidal's like good ass hands because Masvidal has hands.
His fucking power, fucking left and right hook combo.
Yeah, and just the explosiveness because he had tried at least two, if not three, flying knees.
Yeah,
And they came out quick. So I was just like, shit, yeah, that's something for Burns to watch out for. But yeah, he handled himself well. Burns got the W. Masvidal, it was time. And hey, what else can you ask for if you don't win? At least you can retire in your city, you know.
yeah. Retire in the city that you represent, right?
Yep, yep. A lot of love from the city coming towards him. You hear the chants all night. It was
Yeah,
good. It was good.
yeah. Good for him. He had a great career.
Yep. Can't take
He
anything
doesn't
away
need the
from
money no more, right?
him. Yeah,
Although I think he's probably like one of the top like draw in the UFC right now.
I'd say so. Yeah.
So to me, I'm like I understand like he wants to retire, you know what I mean, in Miami and stuff, but I think if he has one more fight in him, I think he should do like Connor. Like maybe when he goes
Mm,
back, settle down and like think back and be
thinks it
like, you
over.
know what? Maybe it was too premature for me to call it right after the fight. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But for him, like at least to me, you know what I mean, if I were his coach or management or whatever, I'd be like, yo, let's see what happens with the Conor fight first.
True.
You know what I mean? Let's see if that fight goes down. If that fight goes down, and let's just say Conor lost, right?
Hmm.
Then that's a perfect match because they both on a losing streak in some
Yeah.
ways, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they still one of the biggest draw in
That'd be a
UFC.
money. That would be money.
That would be money fight.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like the way how they shit talk each other, like come on, it pretty much sells itself.
Yeah. Pretty much it does.
Just imagine how fire that event is, and just imagine if Dana White could do that, and like I don't know, would that be like a title fight, or would that be like, well, just of course not a title fight. I mean, would that be like a main event on a car, or would that be like
Hmm.
the co-main on a title fight? You know what I mean? Who knows, right? But either way, it's still gonna be money.
Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see that as a fight on like a title, like a co-main. If they want to make that a main event, they'd have to do something to me kind of wild, like create another belt or something. You know, like how they did the BMF or some shit.
Yeah, you think so?
I
I
said
think
that's one
if they were
option.
if
That's
they
one
were to,
option
I
for
would say
doing.
if they were to create something like let's just say have them to be like a main event without
Hmm.
any title fight, then I would say the main card has to be pretty stacked.
Yep,
You
100%.
know what I mean? But we know they're gonna sell. You know what I mean? They're gonna sell. Connor and Masvidal, they're gonna sell. But if
Oh
you
yeah,
have like the previous four fights just kind of like mediocre, it's like okay, now you're just kind of diluting the whole event,
yeah.
right?
No, it's got to be on something with. It's got to have like a heavy hitters on that
Yeah,
card.
like the co-main has to be probably like a number one contender for like a division or something like that,
Hmm.
right? Number one contender fight or like you know what I mean the next man up fight, you know what I mean? And then the one before that has to be like some like couple fighter that's known to bang, and then you know what I mean the first two fights, you know what I mean, has like couple up and coming, you know what I mean, kind of being recognized that type of fighter, and
Yo,
then build
yo.
that card up like that, right? If it's not if it's a main event without a title fight, right?
Yes, yes.
Because
Okay,
to me,
okay.
I don't really like the whole idea of like the BMS belt, anyways. Because like first it was cool, you know what I mean. But if they were to pass that belt around because it's an actual belt, then I think I would have been more cool with that. But because of the fact that Masvidal have lost so many times and the belt hasn't changed hands, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
what the hell is the point of this belt then?
yeah, yeah.
How are you gonna be the baddest motherfucker in UFC and you keep getting your ass beat,
Because that's what 5 for him now.
right? So like, come on,
Wait, wait, no, sorry, 4. That's 4 losses.
like, what is that belt for? Like, what's the significance of that belt?
Yeah, but I'm going with what their current trend's been. Because they're the
Yeah,
ones that implemented that, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I
just
can
to
see
like
them
throw in the
doing.
belts and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like I can see them doing that. But your idea of just having like a stacked card with them as the main event, hey, I'm down for that too. And we avoid all that extra stuff.
yeah, because I know Dana doesn't really like that stuff too, because that's why they never brought it back, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
so
Well, yeah, that was a solid win by Burns for that.
yeah,
I went to decision. I don't know if I was expecting decision, but yeah, glad I got that win. So Burns fought how I thought he would fight. Unlike some of these other motherfuckers, no clinch, no takedown. Just I'm gonna stand here and get tagged, motherfuckers. Anyways, you can tell I'm still a little salty. Now we go to the main event. Woo!
yes, Alex
Perez
Pereira.
Pereira and Adesanya. I
Yeah, just
I did not expect that.
in some ways, me neither. And I'll tell you right now, I kind of forgot who I picked, but I think I picked Israel.
Yes, so did I. I kind of forgot because we recorded that a little while ago, and I feel like I went with Pereira. So then that's why I'm like 1-4 right now. Uh, Mm, it's my week, yo. It's my week. But yeah,
Oh,
but no, the for how long it went, it ended in the near the end of the second round. It was looking like a competitive fight,
yeah,
right? I had
yeah.
like there wasn't really a whole lot of action in the first round. The first round was mostly,
There
um,
was exchange, but it was just
yeah,
more like them two just kind of throwing out there, feeling each other out.
yes, it was a
You know,
feel out
typical
round.
first round behavior. For a
Yeah,
fighter.
so I had a lot of Alex throwing a lot of those calf kicks, and he was catching them too. But Adesanya was throwing some leg kicks too that were hitting.
Yeah,
Uh,
he was switching stance too to avoid some of the cap kick from Alex Pereira.
yeah,
Yeah, that's for
yeah.
sure. Yeah,
And I feel like they were starting to pile on come the second round. But then second round now, Israel was kind of pushing forward himself, landing some good like body kick to leg kick. The hands started to get involved more in the second round. There wasn't so much hands in the first round. It was
yeah,
more of a
but
feeling
Pereira
out.
was more aggressive in the second round also too. He
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
stepping up to Israel, pushing him back. The pressure, throwing him, and in some ways that's kind of how he got caught.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
that, because he was doing the same, just about the same finishing sequence, and I was like, oh shit, is Israel gonna like get caught up against the cage and just start get teed off on? And it started to look that way. And then Israel rocked, dropped the hands, and had that overhand right just come over the top.
I feel like
Clean
Israel
as
kind of
fuck.
baited him on the fence. You know what I mean? He just kind of, he was like face. Well, he wasn't facing, but he's got his back against the fence,
Yeah.
got his hand up in the face. You know what I mean? Defending his hand and shit. And then when Puerto dudes up, I think it's like a 1, 2, 3 combo, and then I think he just came back. I think he
Yeah,
caught
just
him
kind of
with
like
a right
interrupted
hook.
in between. Yeah.
Yeah, he caught him with like a right hook on his chin, just like a light one, and then
Ye-
the no no no
No,
the left
left.
hook, and then the
Like a
right
lefty.
hook
Yeah.
come and
Just
caught
came
him
over the
and then
top.
dropped
Yep.
him, and then I think he hit him one more. I think another
It
two
didn't
piece,
drop
and
him.
then
It leaned
yeah
him,
yeah
and then it came
yeah
over with another one, and
yeah
then
he came up
yeah,
with another two piece and put him
yeah,
down, and
yep.
then overhand
The
hammer
hammer
fist,
fist.
boom,
Yep.
out, and then that was it. Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Um, Ah, I'm not sure. I have to watch it back. I don't know because he said he did, and I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, it looks like he intentionally baited him. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if he just capitalized in the moment.
Well, it's just at that moment that he was on the fence, he didn't move, so he was just kind of blocking and shit, and then maybe that was his strategy too, right?
Yeah,
At
no, that's
that
what I'm saying.
moment,
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah,
I don't know if he did it purposely or if it's like he just got himself in the position and he was just able to like adapt essentially. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he was
Like
just like, oh
obviously,
fuck it.
like not premeditated, like him, like
Yeah,
unpremeditated, be like, yo, I'm gonna walk myself to the fence, like Anderson Silva style, and
yeah,
just ask
exactly.
him down
Yeah,
for the. I don't think so, but it's just like you said, like if he was just at that moment and he just capitalized that moment and see what he could get, and then
yep, and
boom.
that's what came out, and yeah, he clipped him nice, realized he was hurt, and just sent the same shot over the top again. Put him down. The fact that Alex wasn't even defending himself when he went down, I was like, oh shit, he put him out.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, damn, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, man. He didn't just rock him. He put him out,
Put him
yo. He's
out.
like, yo, I'm putting you out this one.
Yep. It's like he has to get, he wanted that one back bad, and he got it back. And hey, man, you love to see it. You love to see it. I'm not mad at it at all.
In
Okay,
the
I'm a
most
little mad
brutal
because I didn't pick
fashion
this
too.
motherfucker, but hey, he put him out. It was beautiful, and now I think that's if they run that back, which I think they will. Um, Now he's got
Yeah,
that confidence going into this fight, like
I think they should too
legit
run it
confidence,
back. I think
right?
they
They
should
should.
run it back
Yeah.
because like to be honest, like I don't really like immediate rematch and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But he is one of the only person that took out Israel for like
Hmm.
what? How long now, right?
Yep.
So in some way, he does deserve a rematch, just like Pena. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
Against Amanda. I like now that I think of it, like yeah, she was the only one that beat Amanda. So You know what? She deserved me to rematch even if she lost, but that was it. This is it. It's a rubber match.
Yes.
So the next round, the next fight between these two, it should be it. If Alex wins, it should be it. If
Yeah.
Israel win, it
That should
should
be a
be it.
wrap.
No more rematch. You know what I mean? Whoever loses has to either move on to the next weight class or fight somebody else to earn another title fight.
Mhm. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, but definitely an entertaining event. You know what I
Oh
mean? The
man,
fight was
super
good.
entertaining. Super entertaining. I missed the prelims. I wasn't able to catch the prelims, but apparently the prelims decent. My girl lost, which that hurts. That
I
hurts.
honestly I think she got robbed.
Really?
Yeah, I think Watson. I think she got robbed in that one. I could like wow, cause I watched the fight because I literally tuned in when it was about to come on, right? So I
Hmm.
actually watched it. I felt like she did a pretty good job controlling the fight, dictating the fight, executing a lot of her strike kick and stuff like that. She defended well, when she was getting pushed on the fence and stuff. So I was kind of surprised, the other girl won.
Huh. All right. I'm
Yeah,
gonna check
I would
that
say
out
you
again.
go yeah, go rewatch it. I think Watterson, I think she won that fight. She got robbed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
personally, I think she got robbed, but
yeah. All right. I'll check that fight out.
and I think even
Uh.
before that, we and I picked like I don't think I picked Watterson to win that fight for the prelim.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got no bias there. You know what I mean? If anything, my girl lost, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
still, Watterson did a
Okay.
she did good. She did good, yo. She
Okay.
got
Okay.
robbed.
I'll definitely
She
have to
should
rewatch
protest
that.
that shit. Like,
Okay. Then.
like that's how much I think she got robbed. Like it was an entertaining fight, nonetheless. But I like I said, I think she won and she got robbed.
True. Yeah. I'll check the fight out. What
Yeah.
else happened on that prelim card? Cynthia Cavillo lost to Lupita
Gustafson and
decision.
Curtis, I think, right?
Yeah, that was the
That
middleweight
was the
main
main.
for that.
Yeah.
But then the other middleweight one, Gerald versus Joe KO in the first round. Okay, I might need to go back and check that out. And then the Chris Curtis and Calvin. What do you think about that one? Was that a good
They were
call or?
they were they were they were both banging. I'm not gonna lie, they were both banging. But yeah, I give it to Kevin. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
that's the
did
one I
more.
couldn't
Calvin.
even.
Yeah.
I couldn't decide because I didn't see any of Chris Curtis's stuff. So Calvin won that one out. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not saying Curtis didn't do a good job. Like they were fighting. That's for sure. But I just feel like Calvin got some kind of landed more, like in terms of when during the exchange wise,
Hmm.
you know. But yo, I'm not gonna lie, Curtis was throwing some nasty body shots, bro.
Okay. So essentially,
Heavy.
watch the prelims. They're pretty good.
If I would say yeah, if I would
Okay.
say just watch from the Joe fight,
Okay.
because I didn't
Okay.
watch that, so I probably have to rewatch that one myself. But
Okay.
yeah, the Waterson fight, that one was good. Waterson actually looked fit too, yo. I feel like she has that I feel like her lower body's starting to turn like Benson Henderson. Like
Oh shit.
her
Okay. Good.
yeah,
Good.
like she
Thick
got like
thighs.
yeah, big thigh, big bum, of course, but
Okay.
comes with it.
Okay.
But that's why when I saw him like, yo, Waterson looked like she was training for this fight and her leg, I'm like, yo, trust me, when you see her, you know, you'll be like, yo, yeah, her body changed. Like she was working on her body for a certain way, you know what I mean, to
Oh,
perform a certain way for herself right now,
but
and you will
bro,
see it.
I'm. Ew, I'm looking at the fight stats and yeah, you might be right, but I gotta watch it, of course. But total strikes, she had more. Significant strikes, she had more. She got the only takedown in the match.
Yeah, I think
What?
she needs to protest that fight because I think she won that fight, man.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'll go rewatch that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
The other.
physically, like I said, she looks good. Like you know how back then in like couple fight where she lost, like she was thin, you know what I mean? Her legs are thin, you know what I mean? But in this one, yo, her body looked like built. She was built to bang.
Okay. Okay. There was a couple canceled fights, which is unfortunate because at least two of these fights I would have been
Oh
interested in
yeah,
seeing.
Lee Jung was that was
Yeah,
canceled, I think.
the
Yeah,
Michael Chiesa and Li
yeah.
Jiang. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have been like to see that. And then Chris Barnett and Chase Sherman, I would have liked to see have fought too. But it looks like his opponents keep fucking up or dropping out or getting injured or something because Chase Sherman was booked twice and twice his fight got canceled. So that's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
But all around, looks like it was a good card. I have to go back and watch some things, but I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself a lot. Uh, and I can't wait for the next one, which is next month, May 6th. Yes, May 6th. That's UFC 288. Oh, we gotta do a little podcast for
Yo,
that, bro.
fight night, fight night for the 15th, which is next week. That's a banger too, man.
Let me take a look. Let me
Top.
take a look.
That's in Barboza.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this
Tanner
card,
Bozer, we got a Canadian in there. Let's go. Pedro
this card
Munoz.
is not that bad too, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mm.
This card is pretty good, even for fight night. I'll even just watch the last two fight if I can't catch the whole thing, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to catch the whole event at least
Oh,
the main card,
8:30. Damn it. Okay.
at least the yeah. Oh, it's
All
on
right.
Saturday too, right? Oh
Yeah.
man,
So I gotta
yeah,
try to catch some of that while I'm at work, and then
yeah.
dip home quick times to see what I can get. I should be able to make it to at least catch the last two. So that's good. But oh,
The week
and I
after
can.
that, same thing.
Ew, Clay Guida. I haven't seen that name in a minute. He's on the card next week too. Let's go. I'll be able to catch that. All right, all right.
Yeah, Clay
Oh
Guida's the
man,
OG, yo.
yeah, man, the fucking cardio beast. And then yeah, like you were saying, the next one too looks pretty good too.
Yeah, got the heavyweight,
Pavlovich
bantamweight,
and
middleweight,
Blades. Yeah,
Bobby Green. Ooh,
Brad
yeah,
Tavares.
next one's gonna
Yadong
be chill.
Song. I know that guy too. Blades. Yeah, this is all right. It's just shaping up to be a sexy one too. I'm all for it. On the prelim is fucking Usman's brother, so let's go. Down to see that.
The Primo?
Yeah, Muhammad Usman.
Oh, true that. I just saw it. Yeah,
Yeah, so he's trying to rack up
nine to
some
two.
wins.
Okay. Wow, against someone that is 0-0. Is that for
Yep.
real?
I guess they're trying to build him up, man.
Okay.
Need them can crusher fights.
I
Well,
don't even
we'll
know
see
what
if Junior. We'll see
I
what
don't
Junior
even
brings.
know what is UFC doing with that. You're like,
Yeah.
what are you doing with a fighter that's 0-0?
I don't know.
But
That might even get changed. Who knows? You didn't see man's picture there. Damn.
yeah, and then oh man, there's another fight night before 288.
Yeah, we
Oh
got
my
three.
god,
We got three.
huge that.
Thank you,
And
UFC.
and these are all new guys for me. I'm not familiar with any of these
Yeah,
guys.
me neither. This is looks like a pretty. I don't know. This card looks really big.
Yeah,
That's a lot
they
of
they
fighters.
didn't even set it up yet to a point that like who's in the main car or who's in the
Yeah, they just have
prelim.
everyone there.
They just have everyone there right now. So I
Oh
guess
shit.
more will get structured when the date gets closer. I
Closer.
guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
we have
then now,
288.
then we
Oh
hit
my, I can't
288.
wait. The Rouge. I kind of wanted to see
Finally.
the Rouge. I kind of want to see the Rouge more than the main fight.
I do
Just a
too,
little
man.
bit. Just a little
I
bit.
do
Just
too.
a little
This
bit.
man's been deserving of a fucking title shot for a while now, so it's good to see him fight, and especially against who he's fighting. That's gonna be such a good ground chess match. I can't wait.
Yeah. And and Henry Cejudo and Aljamain
Yeah.
Sterling.
Yep.
Oh man, I can't wait. Like one thing I worry about for Cejudo is like how you gonna get close with that
Big ass
distance.
reach.
Yeah, oh Aljamain. But he has fought people that was longer than him. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but
It'll be
Aljamain is a different beast.
yeah, it'll be interesting because Aljamain's been improving each time. Got good submissions. Got some hands. But his ground game is good. Cejudo, I say, has better striking. So it should be interesting to see how it all plays out. Because overall, mm, like Aljamain, I don't know how well he does in the stand up, but on the ground he holds his own. Whereas Cejudo has the stand up and the ground game, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be an interesting one.
and
Definitely.
Cejudo is like those gold medalists in wrestling skills.
Yep. So he's not gonna be easy to hold down.
Not at all, man. Not at all.
So again, another great event about to come up. Even though we just finished one today, 287, fucking fire. I'm not mad at it. Such a good. I have to keep repeating that to myself just to get the salt out. Just a little bit. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. A little bit mad. Still a little bit mad. But yeah, it was a good event. It was a good event. Uh, got a well, how many knockouts we got? One, two, three. We got three knockouts, two decisions. Uh, man, I got nothing else to add. I just had a good time watching these. Anything else you want to say, bro?
No, no, we're good. Yeah, it was a
Boom,
good event, man. Yeah,
solid event. Like and subscribe, folks. UFC 287. Run that back.
we're
Oni
out.
out.
Chucky. Ice.
Peace.